ship taxiing out, Daz. Ship.
So good morning everybody and welcome to Waddington, RAF Waddington. And we are live bringing you some action from Cobra Warrior. That's a little bit later on. First bit of action is going to be the Red Arrows. The Red Arrows are beginning to taxi out for their practice. They're heading over to RAF Scampton where they're going to be practicing. Massive thank you to the Wave, Christine at the Wave. We have permission to be here, and also Public Relations, MCOs at Waddington. I'm fully aware where we're at. Good morning, Darren. Tony K's Air Vermin Control, good morning. With Hazel and Mr. Daz Master, good morning to you. So what we have got here today, we do have the Finnish F-18s, the Indian Mirages, and we have the Belgian F-16s. So if you are here today, please, if you're walking from the overspill car park, be careful if you're walking across the farmer's crops.
Can you say hello?
Be careful if you're walking across the farmer's crops.
Can you say hello to Dee's son on the phone who's watching us? He wants to speak to a YouTuber.
Saying hello to Dee's son who's on the phone, speaking to him right now. So good morning to you, morning Chris, morning Steve Evans, and Chester Photography Tuition and Photo Gallery. So we're going to be bringing you the launch only this morning because there is a massive dead air where they go up and they're away for a few hours on their missions. So quickly run through who we've got here and what squadrons we have here. So we do have as follows: we have 31 Squadron from the Belgian Airforce, 349 Squadron from Kleine Air Force Base. We also have the Indian Airforce, which is from 7 Squadron, and then we have the Finnish Air Force, which are from 31 Fighter Squadron and also 11 Fighter Squadron. That is who is here. So that gives you an outline on who is here. We're using 02 today. Morning Max Jet TV live. Joyce Willis, good morning to you. So unfortunately they're using the far end of the end of the airfield. And straight away, Joyce, thank you very much for the donation, really is appreciated. So we do have, I think, about 5 or 6 Red Arrows taxied down to the end of the runway, and as soon as they get ready for departure, we shall get them. And the Wave is absolutely rammed here. So people asking what's happening with the Wave. So the Wave is going to be staying open. They're going to start a GoFundMe page, and if you can be so kind and share and support these guys, they're going to have a big office and everything else, toilets, food areas, etc, etc, etc. That's what they're going to get here. Are we going to see any Indian Mirage? You will see some Mirages, yes you will. They've got their canopies open, they're getting ready for their launch today, as well as the Finnish F-18s, they've got their canopies open as well. Good morning Steve C, good morning Darren from a very cold snowy Basingstoke. Yes, it's cold and snowing at home apparently. The wife has sent me a picture of the snow this morning. Morning Andrew Austin and Rob W. Fortnite Master, good morning to you. Tony C, good morning to you. And that's Debbie 13, good morning to you. Dawn Kent, good morning to you. Terence Cook, good morning. Michael Haynes, good morning to you. Chris Nichols, good morning to you. Richard Byron, good morning to you. Shirley, there's Shirley's here. Shirley's in the house. We're all right, Shirley's here. And once again, a massive thank you to the MCO at RAF Waddington and also the guys here at the Wave, Christine and the team. Doing a sterling job, and it will be open permanently, but they need some funds. Yes. So they will be opening a GoFundMe page, and if you can support to get the Wave open permanently, that would be great. So there are lights which tells us when the runway is going to be active. The lights are on, so it tells me the Red Arrows are going to be getting ready to depart. ZK Aviation. At the end of the runway, it's going to be epic with these jets going out. Right. So here we're looking for the red arrows to depart. Now, I'm not very good when they come towards us. I'm all right when they're going away from us, but when they come towards us, I'm not brilliant. So bear with the old dodgy camera work. Morning, Amy Cookman. Good morning to you. So you can see the smoke at the end of the runway. The red arrows are getting for their departure. Saying hello to Emily, who's doing some work experience this morning. Good luck, Emily. Hope it goes okay. Doing a bit of work experience, good girl. And hi to Zoo from New Zealand. Good morning to you. So here comes the Reds. What a way to kick off this morning with the red arrows. Very nice indeed. Are you part of the wave then from RW? Yes, we are indeed. And we do have permission to be here. If anyone is asking, we have permission to be here at the wave. And the red arrows are coming down on the downwind leg by the looks of it. Yep, on the downwind leg. And hopefully they're going to be doing another running for us. But what a way to start. Our back team now is based at RAF Waddington. They were at RAF Scampton, but they're now based at RAF Waddington, along with the RC-135 and the Shadow aircraft. Oh, here they come. Great to see the red arrows out this morning. Working up to their display routine.
Well, they ain't going to be left out, are they?
And what they do, they start off with very small numbers and they build up to their display routine of 7 and 9 aircraft. I believe it's going to be 9 this year, we hope. And then you've got the RC-135 over there. I'm going to leave that on there for you a moment. Hazel said, fabulous. Hi to Paul Usher. And lots of people down Waddington. It is busy indeed at Waddington today.
Yeah,
So they're building up to their display routine. Only 5 now, and they've gone off, I do believe. I'm looking out and I can't see them, so they've gone off to Scampton. But the main reason we're here today is to bring you Cobra Warrior exercise. So with the Cobra Warrior, you have the Finnish Airforce, as well as the Indians and the Belgium. Belgium from Kleine 349 and 31 Squadron. You have the Indians from 7 Squadron, and then you also have the Finnish. We know it's snowing down south, and luckily at the moment no snow, but we do know it's forecast here a bit later on today. And the wave is very busy, very, very busy indeed. And if you are here, please be mindful if people walking down to the end of the runway. Do not walk across the field. That is a farmer's field, and he will not be happy if you're walking across his crops. So if you are watching and you are here today or think about coming down, if you're parking up the overspill car park, please do not walk across the crops. It's a farmer's field and he will not be happy. So let the old pork thick at you. You know the old pork fork, the old pig fork. Hi to Dunk Pen, good morning, watching from France. And Shirley's there. We also do have, I do believe it's Stu over there on YouTube on direction as well. So the canopies are open on the Finish and also on the Mirage. What used to be based here, used to have the Sentries based here, as well as the Sentinel. The good old Sentries, the AWACS, the AWACS aircraft. Morning to Tina York. Good morning, Tina. Good morning, Val. Good morning to you. Oh, what is the wave? It's the car park. It's the car park here at the end of the runway. You can see the fantastic views of aircraft. So we are literally just going to get the aircraft going out this morning. They normally have about a 3-hour gap between departure and to arrival. So we won't be live streaming for that long a time because it's loads of dead air, and I know I can talk, my wife will agree with this, I can talk a lot of rubbish, but I don't fancy talking for 3 hours of rubbish. And Daniel Roberts, morning from Orient Valley, another fantastic airbase, Orient Valley. Do like Valley up there with the Hawks and the Texans. So I can see the Red Arrows practicing over Scampton. They're miles away. I can try for you, but I don't think you'd appreciate just a couple of dots. Good morning, Benny. And Mayhem Marshy, good morning to you. Morning, Carl. And if I've missed your name, Jan L, good morning, Jan. Caroline B, good morning, Caroline B. Good morning to you. So please do share and support and like and everything else. But we are in the wave, which is the main car park down here at RAF Waddington. And for people that want to know what's going on with the wave, it will be kept open permanently, but they will be setting up a GoFundMe page in the very near future. And with your support, it will stay open. And what they're looking at doing is getting a permanent office and building it up, and they're going to have offices there, they're going to have a little museum piece and toilets and food and everything else. And Christine and the team do an absolutely fantastic job marshalling, making sure everyone's safe. And if you are watching us over the fence line, you're probably not, but if you are, be careful off the road. As you can imagine, some of these lorries, they're not going to stop for you. They won't stop. Some of these boys are big truckers coming through here. One of the main feed roads through Lincoln. Morning, Darren Bell. No zooming in the finished pilots, they don't like them. Very, very true, they do not like it. We don't zoom. The last thing we're going to do, the protocol is quite simple. We're here for the aircraft, we're not here for the personnel, no disrespect to them. They're here to do a job, and we're just interested in the airplanes. Morning to Kieran Leach. Good morning, Richard Roberts. Paul Martin, good morning from a very snowy Luton. Yeah, the wife sent me a picture from at home. It could be an interesting journey home. So we're here today doing the live stream, and then we're going to do some video work. And we are on the media event tomorrow, so we're going to be bringing you some media. We're not live streaming that, but we'll bring in the future. We'll bring you some video footage from that. Geir van der Meer, good morning to you from the Leeuwarden, another fantastic airbase. Did have the F-16, now I've got the F-35s. Morning Josh, good year. Good morning to you. Oh, took coffee. Fantastic, thank you. Got a cup of coffee. Lovely jubbly. Good morning Tony Jones. Good morning from Lakenny from DJ9823. Good morning to you. Good morning Toby. That's not Toby, that's Stiffy. Good morning Stiffy. Right, as far as I can see, they are prepping. The F-18s are, the crew look like they're getting in. And Val, hope you have your thermals on today. Bitter cold in Maple. I've got my thermals on, and I've got about 6 layers on, and I'm blinking freezing up here. Today was forecast to be the better day today, weather-wise, but it's not looking great. They've still forecast snow here for about 11 o'clock onwards. And Mikhail says, really looking forward to seeing my home country's plane in the air, the Finnish Air Force. Yes, they have 6. I did count as a driving down. There's 6 here, but I do believe they're prepping up 4. Unfortunately, their departures have been quite high. Keep our fingers crossed, so they keep it a bit lower. Oh, nice warm cup of coffee, guys, I'm telling you. Oh, it's lovely. Good morning, Dave Hodges. Good morning, Daz, and one and all. Looking forward. Oh, missed that one. Looking forward to another top stream. All the very best from snow. It's snowing everywhere down south, isn't it? This is one place I thought they'd get some snow. Nothing at all. Also, if you are here, guys, the Belgian Airforce are here and they're selling merch. They're in the overflow car park at the moment, but they will be selling merch. So if you like a patch or 2 or 6, they're here selling merch as well. Good morning, Manny Pierce. Morning. Looking forward to this feed. Dan Piper, can you pan and show the Vulcan, please? It's not there. It's gone. It's not there. Morning, John, Glenn, and Fred. Good morning, Fred. Mods, everyone. Another great day. We are literally, like I said, we're going to wait for the Reds to finish their display. All I can see is smoke in the distance. They're over Scampton at the moment. We'll get them probably returning, and then we'll get the finish going up the Belgians and the Indians. Morning, Sander. It's really snowing a lot here in Holland. Keep up the great streams. Greets, Bouncy Ball. Morning, Bouncy Ball. Or is it, yeah, still morning for you? Morning to you. Paul Martin, good luck getting back home. Yes. I think tonight is the night when the snow comes down a lot. So I think my journey home could be an interesting one. So if you are parking a bit inconsiderate, the police are here and they will remove you or get a parking ticket. So be advised on that one. Be mindful of where you're parking, where you're walking. It's a busy road up here. And Ian Dow, good morning from Newark-on-Trent. A lot of players have been passing over along Benton recently. On Sun says I can hear them, but gone before I get them. That happened to me a little while ago. I said to wife, I can hear a Chinook. I can hear a Chinook. And by the time I looked on the radar to see what it was, it literally flew right over the top of the house. Right, we have F-18s are starting up. You can hear the whirl in the background over the lorry sound. The F-18s are just starting up. Morning to aviation in 4K. Ginger Bello, morning. Got my first sight on the Reds past my window earlier. Very nice. So yes, we. I think I can still see them in the distance. I was going to say I think they're returning, but I can see them in the distance still practicing. But the Finnish are starting up. Malcolm James looking forward to the Finnish Hornets. Such a great look at, yes, I have to say the F-18s are a beautiful looking aircraft. Even better when it's sunny. Forecasted to be -2 here this morning. It's in that one. Yeah. No, I don't. I want to put it. Oh, is it there? No, it's not in there. It's in the other one. No. About it. And Christopher Wood was supposed to be there today, but was unable to go. That's a shame. Another F-18 starting up, which you can hear in the background. You can hear the sound of them starting up. They sound lovely. But once again, if you could support the Wave in any way, shape or form, they would really appreciate it. They are going to be here permanently. So everyone thinking, oh, they're not going to be shut down, they're only open for Cobra Warrior. Nope, this has come from Christine herself, who runs the Wave. This is going to be staying open permanently. They will open a GoFundMe page, and once they do, if you can support that page, and the more money they make, the better it is. They're going to get a proper port cabin done with food and an office and everything else. Simon 266, are the Reds a 9 ship? No, they're 6. They're 6 at the moment. They're working up to their 9. Not too sure if they're going to be heading out as they normally do for their winter training, but they're certainly picking up at the moment. A couple went out yesterday, I do believe, and then you've got 6 today, which is fantastic. But you've got the finish now strobing. Be careful of black ice on the way home. Yep, thanks very much for that, Andrew. No snow here in Norfolk. So once they begin their taxi out, what will happen? I will go completely quiet. I know some of you are going to get, well, you will find that hard to believe, but I will do. And then you're going to listen to the sounds of these aircraft as they taxi out and then depart. So we do have the F-18s from the Finnish Air Force, the F-16s from the Belgian Airforce, from one of my favourite places, Carter Air Force Base, and then we have the Indian Airforce as well. Harry Walling Photography. Well, I've got to drive back to Berkhamsted tomorrow afternoon time-ish. You can hear the jets starting up in the distance there. And a massive shout out to RAF Waddington. Fully aware that I'm here. And what I'm doing. They're fully aware of what I'm doing as well. Hi to Jamie, or Fresh Jinx. Looking up to see how many aircraft are starting up. They are strobing now, which is good. So that temperature is plummeting, guys. You could probably hear my teeth chattering away. Oh. How do you know when they're going out? You don't really. I presume they're going out about 9:30ish. But by the looks of it, we'll get these going out and then we'll get the Reds returning. And I said it's going to be a very we'll get the Reds returning. I said it's going to be quite a short stream. It will be literally a very short one because there is a long period of time where they're out and then they go out and they don't return for about 2 or 3 hours. And like I said, the wife can say I can talk a load of crap, and I don't want to be doing that for 3 hours. Jake C. I bet someone 50 quid there will be a lorry going past in the next minute. Yeah, I think you might have won that one. Good morning, Stu Heyman. Good morning to you. Paul Martin. Good morning to you. There goes a lorry. You've won the bet. Do you take instalments? Morning to Louise and Tiny Toucher. Not great weather for the gentlemen's vegetables today. No. They're just going through their last checks before they taxi out, I do believe, and then we'll start moving the camera. Morning, Matthew Taylor. Yes, I did, Matthew. Yep, I did see that. And that's been dealt with my end. That was not me. Make that quite clear, that was not me. But I have spoken to the MCO at RAF Waddington and everything is okay. Now I do believe the Reds are possibly on their way back. Something out there doing another display practice. And Matchjet. Darren, can I just say a big thank you very much for the great stream so far, and Abby and Emily, you guys are legends. Oh, that's bless you. Fantastic. No, the Reds aren't on the way back, they're going back in for another practice by the looks of it. Oh, there goes another lorry. If you loved lorries, this would be a place to do a bit of lorry spotting, I'm telling you. Lee Horton, good morning to you. And thank you much for everybody that's tuning in this morning. Really appreciate your support on the channel. We have been away for a couple of weeks. We've had some issues to deal with, personal, not anything to do with live streaming and stuff like that. Personal issues that I'm dealing with at the moment. And the live streams are still going to happen. It's just things may change on the live streaming front for the future. Thanks to the mods this morning, Shirley and Stu, doing the old modding. And we do have also just looked at Simon's there as well. Good old Simon, OSP, he's there. And I've recognised lots and lots of familiar faces. Hi Darren, Steve and Bryn. They've gone down to the end of the runway 20 for departures. It was nice to see the Reds go up this morning. That was a fantastic, would have been a beautiful head-on shot as they were taking off. Good morning, James. And now we just await for their departure, or taxi out, shall we say. Another one going past. For the pigs. He's got the horn. Oh, that temperature. Oh. I've got to stop doing this coming out in these wintry days. And hi, good morning to Beach Bum. I like that. Beach Bum Dave. Liking that. And good morning to Chris Bloxham. Bruce Wood, good morning Daz. Are you at Conisbee this week? Nope, not this week. I will be in the next couple of weeks. We'll be heading up to Conisbee the next couple of weeks. So that is the RC you can see in the distance. And the F-18s are strobing. So it looks like they're going to be departing very shortly. Is there a tanker over there? No, that is the RC-135 there, you can see. Good morning, Andrew Main. Captain Nathan. What are you doing to track the red arrows? My eyes. I can see them in the very distant, doing their display practice over Scampton. And James says, yes, that is the rivet joint. It is indeed, yes. So the F-18s are to my left. If you are coming up in the next few weeks to watch these guys, you can see the Indians and the F-18s from roadside, but just be careful when you park into the overspill car park that you don't walk across the farmer's crops. The last thing you want to do is upset the farmer, because that'd be the first thing will happen is that they'll close this place down, and going forward they're looking at keeping this place open for the foreseeable future. So while we wait, just quickly, does that work? There we go. So these guys give us information on a regular basis. This is the RAF, Conisbee and UK Spotters Group. Neil and the team. Information, daily movements, etc, etc. Please do go along and check these guys out. Absolutely fantastic. Neil and the team over there. Good morning from Sheringham, Norfolk, and Sam says typhoons are Conisbee. They are indeed, yes. The Saudi typhoons are there. Saudi Arabian typhoons are there. They're part of Jaunt Warrior. The American Airforce are also part of Jaunt Warrior, and the F-35s from Marham are also part of Jaunt. Not Jaunt Warrior. What did I say? Jaunt Warrior. Cobra Warrior. Sorry, Cobra Warrior. Jaunt Warrior is another exercise that goes on. Hi to Ralph. It's freezing in Dundee. You know, you have to be in Dundee to be freezing. It's absolutely freezing here. So as soon as the first one starts taxiing out, we shall pan around to them and you'll get them on the move. Good morning, Darren. Thanks for standing out under freezing weather. Thanks for Graham. And that wind is picking up. With that wind chill. And my microphone sounds fine. It might be the wind. It might be the wind.
It's very wide. Which is where they were told it's not.
I've actually put a new muffly thing on it, so hopefully that's actually worked this time round.
About this 6 days.
All we await now is for taxi. They're all strobing.
If he's not, I think I'm going to he had like these little stripes.
And all we can do is wait now. So they do have, every other day they do missions, and then the day they're not doing missions they tend to just do other sorties. So hopefully we'll get some fantastic action as they depart here at RAF Waddington. Used to have fantastic air shows here at RAF Waddington. Been to many air shows. And Ian says, you need a better car. I'll tell you, it's bitter. Absolute bitter here this morning. And the weather's only going to get worse apparently. But we are on the media day tomorrow here at RAF Waddington. There is also a spectators event tomorrow evening, sold out within minutes of going live on social media. So going forward, we will bring you lots and lots of video stuff going forward. Paul E, morning. What's the plane right of the screen? That is the Sentinel. So we've got this one, the RC, and then we have a Sentinel just there. So this RC went out yesterday, early hours of the morning, and returned late in the evening. And Graham, thanks very much for becoming a channel fan. Really is appreciated. And Owen says, unfortunately, air shows are sadly missed from Warrington. They are indeed sadly missed. David Lindy, Madras 75, leaving Bros, not expect fast jets to follow from Warrington and Consby. So that shows you when there's a tanker involved, they could be up for blinking hours. Blinking hours. Andrew in Hinton, the plane was very special paint. Hi to SMAJ Aviation. Good morning, boss man. Good morning to you. And there's hundreds of people here anticipating the movements here at RAF Waddington. They're strobing. And Debbie has been a channel member for a month. Debbie 13, thanks Debbie for your continued support. And if you could, it'd be really appreciated if you could support us by sharing us out there, liking everything we do, even if it's a video. You wouldn't believe how much just sharing and just viewing that video for 30 seconds helps and just push the channel. It really is appreciated for you guys helping us out. Now, the Reds have gone completely quiet over there. I can't see them for love of money. So I'm keeping an eye out for them. Because what happened now, like what the Red Arrows normally do, they will surprise us and come in for a break. You won't even see them till lastminute.com. Oh, there they are. They are still practicing. And Graham says, appreciate your streams. Thank you very much, Graham. Wobbly video, yes. It is a bit blowy up here. I do try and keep my feet as steady as possible, but that's probably me shaking. And Jan L has been a member, channel fan for 3 months. Thank you very much. And Avis Caradis, hi to you. And Patricia, snowing in Wales. Ross Nixon, yes, unfortunately, yes, it's probably me moving on the van, makes it shake a little bit, or someone keeps leaning against the van and moving it. It may not be me, it might be someone else leaning against the van. Washington air shows, Waddington, not Washington, Waddington air shows were great. Remember getting, yeah, these brilliant air shows. Absolutely fantastic. And hi, good morning to Bob Franklin, good morning to you, Bob. Hope you're keeping well, mate. And also Stu Brown, hope you're keeping well, my friend. And Ross has subbed and liked, thanks Ross, really appreciate it. And don't forget, this is free of charge. If you want to become a member, we would appreciate it. That helps us on the financial side of things. It goes back into the pot. It helps towards things like equipment updates, petrol to get here, stuff like that. So I'm literally just sitting here watching. Come on guys, you've been strobing for a long time. Now's the time to move. Morning Alan Q and Paul A. Gibbs. Multiple sunshine in Inverness. But I bet it's cold, isn't it? Eh? Liked and shared. Have a great day from Anthony Taylor. Thank you very much. And Andy K22. Good morning. Thanks for the live stream. I haven't spotted a Waddington since the 90s. Captain Nathan, how long do the Reds practice over Scampton? Because I'm supposed to come to Waddington next week. With the Reds, you just don't know. But they are building up to their 9-ship formation practicing. And Ninja Ginger. Yep, definitely. I've spoken to Waddington and everything's okay with myself. And as I mentioned many times, I understand the protocol when it comes to zooming into people's faces. I certainly won't be doing that and don't do it. I understand about base security and everything else. And wherever I go, I always send an email or I speak to the base personally, which I did yesterday when that post went out. The first thing I did was straight on the phone and spoke to the MCOs. The MCO is the media office, if people are wondering, the public relations side of things. Hi to Shirley Trinder, good morning to you. And Taffy, morning Daz, nice as snow with... Hey, everyone's got snow. You can keep it, I don't want it, you can keep the snow. So up here as well, I've seen Para. No Davisburg bar today. He must be out somewhere then. So either he's got a cold or unwell or something. And Chester says, be careful on the way home. South East and coming to Manchester, lots of snow on the way home. Great. It could be a bit of a naughty journey home by the sound of it. I remember getting to Waddington air shows on Sunday and the police waved us onto the main entrance. The grass was wet for parking. Waddington used to be a fantastic... The problem with air shows, it's like everything else, you can't predict the weather. They pick a day for the air show, and if they, like Fairford, how many people, come on guys, how many of you remember going to Fairford and it being completely washed out? How many's been to an air show and it's been pouring with rain and nothing's flown? We've had it at Duxford, we've had it at Fairford, we've had it at Waddington, we've had it at Cosford. And how many of you have been to an air show and you've been burnt through? Look at the temperatures last year at Fairford, 45 degrees. Oh, dear me. Hi to Steve Collins. Snow in northwest. Hi to Alfonso, good morning to you. good news about the wave staying open. Indeed, fantastic news about the wave staying open. And if you'd like to support them, they will be getting a GoFundMe page open soon. Please do support them. Go along. They will have a GoFundMe page in there. They're going to need your support to keep this place open. And Ross says F22 please.
Finished us.
So we do have the Finnish now beginning their taxi. So the Finnish are now beginning their taxi. And any Dutch trips planned, Daz? Yes. Okay. Morning, Nathan. Abu, I like that. Snow in the North Pole. Yeah, I think there would be. And if you do hear a radio, it's not mine. That is someone else's radio you can hear. I've been burnt too many times to recall at Waddington, even crappy grade. Yeah, and if you're a ginge, you get burnt no matter what it is. No, right, Aaron. Morning, Dawn Kent. Good morning to you. Missed Fairford last year due to ill health. Hope nothing's too serious, Ian. And like you said, the weather was amazing. It was too hot. Some of the pictures came out heat hazed. You can imagine. Still looking out for the Reds to my right. Still practicing. So what we'll do, we'll get these guys going out and then we'll get the Reds coming in. And like I said earlier on, it's going to be a short stream because they will be out for a good 3 hours plus.
They've got tanker support.
So they've got tanker support, so that tells you they are going to be out for a while.
They're already out over the North Sea.
Robert, I've had both scenarios of RAF air shows, plus the council duties. Yes. Oh, here we go. Right. So here's your Finnish F-18s beginning their taxi. I do believe we have 4 departing this morning, by the looks of it. No one taxiing very short, there he is. One more, the last one taxiing out. I think there's only going to be 4 today on the sortie. And here come the Red Arrows in the distance. They're joining over the back. You're going to see them coming for the right screen any second now. There they come. So the Red Arrows have finished their display practice, and they're now running in over the top. What a view that is. Fantastic. F-18s at the bottom. Smoke on. Beautiful, guys, look at that. Doesn't look great. You can't tell me that was not good. And Captain Nathan, do you think the Red Arrows will take off again? I think a bit later they will. They probably would a bit later on. Never say never. And high to leg. So now they're on base leg to land. The Reds should come in from your left. There you are. A soft 16 stick. Very nice with the thumbs up. And what we'll do, we'll see the Reds as they taxi off, because they'll be taxiing right down towards us as the F-18s taxi up for runway 02 here at RAF Waddington. And there's a few of us here today. There is indeed. There is indeed. There's a few blinking lorries as well, I'm telling you. And Nathan says, looks like a ladder convention across the road. Yeah, it does. It does indeed. Right, so we're now going to get the red arrows as they taxi down, as they finish their display practice. RAF Waddington's the new home for the Reds. They taxi off to the left here at RAF Waddington. They park in the old sentry spot. That's where they park now. Where the sentries used to park, that's where they park. Go on, that wind's picked up. Taxi in now to their parking area. You can see the turn left and they park in where the old sentries used to park. And Alan Q says nice to see the Reds indeed. Now we just await for the red lights to start flashing at the end of the runway, and we know things are happening. If you are here, don't forget the Belgians are here selling some of their merchandise, patches and t-shirts probably, from Kleiner Air Force Base. Hi to Eugene. There's paper snow all over the place. You know when you got when it's cold, when your fingers start hurting. I'm at that stage right now. Morning to Rolf. Good morning everyone. Richard's from the Netherlands. Good morning to you. I'm saying if you're a lorry spotter, just 5 jets. This is just, they're just building up to their practice still. Right. Whew. Where's that wind come from? I need.
Where is it?
In there, the box about. Morning, Dickie from McCity.
In the back there.
The wind has picked up here, I'm afraid, guys.
There is a
Sound is breaking. Yep, I've been told the sound is not sounding good. Unfortunately, the wind has picked up. Right, the wind has picked up, I'm afraid, and I've got no cover for the microphone to actually cover it from the wind.
Rolling.
Right, rolling, guys. Enjoy the noise.
Grandad.
There goes your Finnish F-18s. Way high up there, I'm afraid, guys. More in plane spotting and weight.
It's just the speed. Just the speed.
Way up high there, guys. So next should be either the Indian Air Force or the Belgian Air Force next. Belgian Air Force with the F-16s. And then we have the Indians with the Mirages. And that temperature has plummeted. So we know there's a tanker out to the North Sea. And there is a pole out. I think what aircraft you like seeing? F-18s or F-16s? You've got the Mirages on that one. Oh, that temperature is unreal. Oh, man, a shepherd's. The damn sound is distorted. I don't know why that sound is playing up. I think it's time for a new microphone. And Dunk, consider conditions, great work. Keep up, keep warm. Thanks for Dunk. Oh. We're listening out to. Oh, got some red lights, so something else is getting ready. That means something else is now getting ready to get airborne. What is next? Is it the Indians or is it the Belgians? Morning, Paul Frost.
Mace, Belgians.
Yeah. So it should be the Belgians next. Just been told call sign is Mace. So that would be the Belgians. There are 4 tankers over the North Sea from Steam Lines. Thanks, Steve. That means they won't be coming back for a long period. But I like the fire, kick the tyres higher level. Hopes the F-16s, that's from Sam. So do I. Here they come. Dave Hodges says the Voyager is just east of us. Fantastic. So all we now await is the Mirages from the Indian Airforce. Good morning to Robbie. Morning Mick. Morning. Can you dig a hole in the road to stop the trucks? Yeah. I want patch. What do you want, patch?
Cobra Warrior.
Yeah, what is in there?
Right, sorry if you rattle. Just let them know.
Nice tip of the wings, love it. And the sound from Dunk Pen, indeed.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic, wasn't it, guys?
Yes.
All we await now is for the Indians. Mirages will be with triple bags, I guess. Guess them flying. Yeah, so they'll be out for a while. All we've got to do is wait for them now. But like I said earlier on, the wave is going to be permanently staying open. So please do support them once they get a GoFundMe page up and running. And Bart, F-16s are the best. Oh, that wind is blowing a hoolie. Woo! Absolute hoolie. I like that, Dunk. I won't repeat that, yes. We're literally just awaiting the Indians now. Not heard nothing from them. Not too sure if they've been taxiing out or what's going on. Good morning, Suzanne Thomas. Good morning to you. And Paul Frost is saying good morning, Shirley. Oh, dear me. Some 35 years ago, I recall seeing, hearing, feeling the Avro Vulcan take off from there. Everything around felt it. Yes, indeed, the good old Vulcan bomber. We've been Mason to get some foons here as well. They are at Coningsby, RAF Coningsby, that's where they are. the Belgian Airforce are here selling their merchandise from 349 Squadron and 31 Squadron from Kleiner-Brogel Air Force Base. Good friend of mine is there, based there. Here's the RC1 going out later. I'm not too sure what time it came back yesterday, but it could go at any time. Obviously, it's got his engine covers at the moment, so I would say it might be a little while yet. We want some Mirages, yes, from Ritesh Singh. And Bart says F-16 is the best fighter jet. It is a fantastic jet, the old F-16s. Good morning, Darren, and all the team aviation action. Andrew Strain. Good morning, Andrew. And Sam. Hopefully, there's cool clips from the training exercise. Yes, let's hope so. But we're literally just awaiting the Indians now. I do believe that's them. I can hear jet noise. I can hear jet noise. Good morning to Irish Mark. And the next canopy on the F-18 is open. And morning, Jeremy Strange. Good morning, Murph. And the Waddington Aviation Viewing Enclosure, the wave, yes. That should do. Today's mission. I like that one. Steve Lyons. Morning, Daz from Lino, Darren and Brinsley. Yeah, I gave you a shout out earlier, boys. Nice to see you again. Unfortunately, they're using 02. Been better if they were using 20. There's some tankers, so they might be out for a little while, boys. We're just waiting on the Indians now. I'm sure I heard some engine sounds. But I don't have a radio, so I can't tell you where they are, what they're doing. Oh, dear, that temperature.
Dad, a bit of a carton now.
Okay. Oh, we'll soon know when the Indians are going up. The old lights will start flashing, and then we'll be rocking and rolling. Fingers crossed for 4 Mirages. And John, how many did... I do believe they sent over 6. I do believe. I know there's... I think there's 6 F-18s here. But I'm pretty totally wrong. Between 4 and 6, I'd say. And Sam said, typhoons are over the channel. Big day today. We're waiting on you dropping some bacon rolls over. Oh yeah, I'll bring them up to you, boys. No worries at all. There is a delivery charge, of course. I can hear something. Avon Maple. Yeah, they're probably practicing, or they might be doing something over your way. We just want the Indians now. Come on, Indians, guys. Unfortunately, there's an F-18 part where you could probably see them taxiing out.
They've got some little key rings to walk 349.
Mark Meadows. I live near there, but watching from Hull, where it's been snowing. Good morning, Ems or Emma. Good morning to you. It's absolutely bitter here, guys. Absolute bitter. And an RC-135 overhead. And Chris has said the Mirage 2000 just started up and getting ready for taxi. That's fantastic. Cheers, Chris. Sweet cheeks, plenty of ketchup. No problem at all. Would you like some mayonnaise in it as well, Steve? The Indian Mirage X. No, there's the brand new ones, the I versions. I do believe they're brand new. Phones lifting from Coningsby from Owen. 5 Indian and 6 of each from the F-16s and F-18s from Dave. See, I done all right there, didn't I? I did say 6. Where is he? Where's little Dave? Good old Dave.
Car.
In the car?
Yeah.
Is he a bit cold, is he? Warlord 11 and 12 up from Conisby from Sam. John Martin, morning from West Yorkshire. Thanks for the live stream again. No problem at all. It's not going to be a long stream. We're going to get the Indians going out and then we're going to say good evening to you. Good morning. Ooh. But Red Arrow's best stunt team, they were pretty good this morning. Yeah, well done, Steve. Chris watching in front of a nice warm fire. See, I love them comments. It makes me feel so great knowing that you guys are at home in the warm with central heating on, or your slippers and your dressing gowns and your pipes, and by a nice warm hot fire, and I'm standing here freezing my Maronis off. Hi to Eckhard. Hello from fans from Frankfurt, another fantastic airport. Frankfurt Airport, brilliant airport. Love it there. And Richard says mayo on a bacon butty, that would be the ultimate evil. Definitely. And Nigel said flights at Bristol on have been cancelled. Oh, I like them.
Do you want any?
Yeah.
I'll get Hayden to
Yeah, yeah.
What do you want?
The long ones. Yeah. Hello from Exotic from Australia. Good morning from Marble Looking forward to seeing the Mirages. Thanks for your efforts, AIA. Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it. Is he going? Give him it out. But once again, if you are here, the Belgians are selling their merch from 349 and 31 from Corona Brogo Air Force Base. And Sander, thank you very much for the donation. Really is appreciated. And Don watching from a very cold and snowy South Wales. Jenna lad, I bumped into Martin Withers at Everton last week. Honoured to chat with him. There's something else there going on. Cool. Hey, I can see blue skies, guys. It's not nowhere near us, but I can see blue skies. Richard Roberts, I like that. You're sweating your it might be COVID. Or turn the central heating down and put the aircon on. That might help. But again, just giving a shout out to RAF Waddington, all the personnel there. I always say it on every stream I do. It's not just about the aircraft, it's about the whole team, everyone working together. Not about yourself?
Sorry, I'm alright, yeah. Wraps up well. Wraps on,
Shorts, can't believe it. Is it cold or has Dad's got the I'm telling you, I have got the shivers. I'm shivering like a right trooper up here. So we're literally just waiting for the Indians. We know they've started up and they're taxiing. And we're literally just awaiting now. Strange Media TV, good morning to you. It's that cold here. You ask for a warm cup of coffee and it's cold. You get it, by the time you get it, it's cold. And Sander says, "You can buy a nice hot chocolate after your streak." Thanks so much, Sander. Old bouncy ball. So we know, as I said, the Indians have got taxi clearance. And it's certainly busy here. Certainly busy. What aircraft are you looking forward to seeing at Cobra Warrior? F-18, then the Mirages, then the F-16. F-16s at the bottom. Are you sure about that? What about yourself? Susanna Bentley, morning down, watching while sewing. Oh, so massive shout out to the mods this morning. We do have Shirley. They have oh, they are right. Action, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Indians are now taxiing. Snowing at Coningsby. Thank you for your live stream in this cold weather. You're more than welcome. More than welcome. So the Mirages are now beginning their taxi up to runway 02. Hi to Scott. What time is it at the moment? It is, my alarm's there. I can tell you the time. It is 20 past 10 here in the morning. And will you be coming back for the landing, Daz? No, unfortunately not. I'm too cold. Never knew Indian Airforce got Mirages. These are brand new apparently. These are brand new. These are not actually from the French Air Force. These are absolutely brand new. And Nathan, Mirage is 2000. Note there is a single seat as well. See, a single seater is up here as well. You have twin seat and single seat. And John says absolute whiteout at Coningsby. Absolute whiteout at Coningsby. So snowing at RAF Coningsby. It's not too far away. That's only over there. It's only down the way from here. It's not. They did say that they forecasted snow here from about 11 o'clock onwards. So they're done quite well at the time. And Mel, my favourite Indian, snowing that bad at Coningsby. And Steve Smith says, morning Daz, great show, don't freeze your nuts. Hey, it's too cold for freezing their eggs off. I'll tell you now, it's hibernation season, it's that cold up here. But the Everspill car park is rammed as well. But be careful of the farmer's crops over there, guys. If we upset the farmer, that's another location that will be closed down. Right, so we just wait for the red lights to start flashing, and then we know they're departing. Mel, are you going to be there every day? No, just today. And we're then on base on a media event tomorrow morning. And then we'll bring you some video action from here going forth in the very near future. Another Mirage coming up for your screen, left to right in a second. There he comes. So that's number 2. And hi to Vishnu. And Adnat. So keep your fingers crossed for these guys to keep it nice and low.
They asked if it was going to be a standard departure or pairs or whatever, and we said standard.
All right. Yeah, you need a remote control and sit in the car, Daz. Yes, thanks, Owen. That would be a good idea. Or get someone else to stand up here and do it. Where are the Belgium F-16s? Kleienbrogel or 31? Yes, 31 Squadron and 349. I do believe both are participating here. And Alfonso says possibly a typhoon diversions. That would be nice to get the typhoons in here if it's snowed out.
Thought it would be.
And Sam says, imagine if we got performance takeoffs. Imagine that. Yeah.
Did you say
I'd probably fall off my van if that happened. Nathan, thank you very much for the donation. Really is appreciated. Don't get frostbite. I think I've gone past that stage. Hypothermia is beginning to kick in, as you probably just heard there. Oh. Hi Daz, watching while at work. Good to see the international participation. Yes, RAF Waddington and Cobra Warrior exercise. Morning Dan, morning all from Nick. Mirage used always to make great display air shows. But do you remember the Ramex Deltas? Do you remember those guys?
Yes.
They were fantastic, weren't they? They were Ramex.
Alright, okay. Because obviously you can sit on the phone boat.
God, that wind's picking up. There's a wind chill. I reckon it's at least -6 here. There are so many people up here today, so many cold faces. What you do for a lump of metal, eh? We can actually see the snow clouds from behind us where Coningsby is. So you can see it. Yeah, it looks like it's snowing over there, I'd say, at the moment, quite badly. It's due here about 11 o'clock, the old snow. It's heading in this direction as well, which is great. Another bit of snow.
Sorry.
God. I've got heated socks on, they're still not keeping my feet warm.
I'm going to go and watch it.
I forgot my heated pants though. Hope there will be many air shows in Belgium again. Yes, do like Santa Cole and the Belgium Air Days at Clydebrogel.
Oh, bless him.
Just waiting on the Indians now. The soft 16 sticks is, don't laugh, it's coming your way. I know, I can see it's coming my way. Another Mirage taxiing out now. That's number 3 now taxied down. So we do have at least 3 Indians going up. Should be 4, but at least 3 at the moment. God. Oh, got someone coming in into land.
That's that shadow.
Got the shadow coming into land. So at the moment, because we're shooting up for the settings is set for faster jets, these props might not be going around, guys. And RAF says we can hear comms. Yes, like always, there is someone with a radio. I can't stop them from using a radio near me, but unfortunately, if they've got a radio on, we will hear. I say unfortunately, some of you guys like the comms. We will hear the comms, but I'm not allowed to broadcast it myself. So if you do hear the comms, it's an added bonus, and thanks to them, we can hear it. So next will be the Indian Airforce guys. I hope they've got the heating on in there. And Richard says love the Mirage. So we know we've got at least 3 to depart. And Michael Haynes, so much a donation, Michael. We appreciate it. And Frosty the Snowman live streaming at Waddington. I'll tell you now. Thanks for that. Ooh, not very nice, was it? Ooh. Even the camera's shivering. Oh, red lights. Here we go then, guys. We've got, by the looks of it, 3 Indian Mirages getting ready for departure. Yes, trust me, it's me shaking up here, which means the camera's shaking. So enjoy, guys. Enjoy the Indian Air Force Mirage 2000s, a part of Cobra Warrior exercise here at RAF Waddington. It's snowing and sleeting at Coningsby at the moment. That lorry can keep going. Keep going, mate. Keep going. That's it. Keep going, mate. That's it. Well done.
There's a lorry parked there right in front of RAF.
Right. Any time now. Free food's just gone up from Coningsby in the snow. There they go. They're now on their way. Oh. Guys, absolutely freezing here. I hope you enjoyed it. Then it's time for me to bug out. That's them gone. They're not getting back here for at least 2 or 3 hours. So I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you enjoyed the afterburners. I hope you enjoyed the Indians. I hope you enjoyed the F-16s. I hope you enjoyed the F-18s from the Finnish Air Force. In my honest opinion, takeoffs were brilliant. You're going to see some landings from our videos later on, and we're going to be on the media day tomorrow, so you're going to see loads of video bits and pieces from us. But the numbers are rising. We're at 915 people watching. And that was loud. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that one. Nathan, thanks. Yes, I hope you enjoyed this. Oh, there's something else coming to land. Is that another shadow? What's that? Something else coming to land? Let's have a quick look what that is.
Shadow. It's a shadow.
One just landed.
Yeah,
Oh, it's a
two went
shadow.
out.
There's another shadow. So guys, Thanks so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it. Have a good day and keep out of the snow. And until next time, I shall speak to you very soon. Thanks very much, mods. Take it easy. See you soon all. Bye bye now.